Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Black Geek Energy. And today we're joined by someone who's become a respected voice in gaming and geek culture. We've seen his work through Camp Pause. We've listened to crossplay conversations, and we caught him on the PlayerPlayer podcast, and he's built a reputation for thoughtful analysis, honest opinions, and discussions that go a little bit deeper than the average gaming hot take. From gaming and media criticism to storytelling and community building and the future of the industry, he's been a part of some of the most interesting conversations happening in geek culture today. Joining us is the world fame 2026 NBA champion, the Franklin Hoopenstein, the Hoop Master, Joseph Hoopster. Yay!
What's up, y'all? What's up? That was a great introduction. Some of those I can't fact check myself, to be honest. Some of those things that were added in there, but I'm not gonna let people know which ones were exaggerated and which ones were accurate. So there we go.
We playing two truths and a lie over here.
Two truths, six lies. Who's to tell?
All right, Hoop Master. So on this podcast, you've been on here before. We've started doing this thing where we like to start out with a very difficult question for the person that we are interviewing, very 60 minutes Barbara Walters style. And are you ready for this tough question? This is going to be a really tough question for you.
Yeah, no question's too tough for me, 100%.
Okay. All right, Joseph.
Yeah.
When will you give me the proper credit for pushing you to propose to your fiance?
When will I give you the proper credit? I will. You know what? I'll give you your credit right now. I will 100% bestow it on you. Like, 0.5% out of 100%. I'll give you 0.5% credit because you did bring it up like a couple times, handful of times. Granted, this was already in the works well before before you even opened your mouth. But I'll give you 0.5. I can spare a 0.5. I'll keep the rest, the 99.5 to myself.
Sure it was. All right, Hoop. Tell us, how has your previous week been?
My previous week has been, it's busy in a good way though. Been hanging out with buddies and whatnot. Went to see Backrooms on Tuesday. That was interesting. It was. I'm not like, I don't know about the Backrooms lore at all, really. So I kind of went in fresh, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. Will I ever watch it again? Probably not. I definitely think Obsession was better. If anybody has seen that, Obsession was on point. That was the horror movie of the year right now. But Backrooms was solid. Went to trivia on Wednesday. Always had to put up points there. Unfortunately, we were tied for third and lost the tiebreaker because we didn't know when Gregor Mendel was born. Because what are we talking about? The guy who took like a P and the XY. I'm not going to get into it here, but exactly. I'm looking at DeMarcus's face and I'm like, exactly. That's how my face was.
Took a P and did the what? Like what?
He bred some peas or something. But yeah, it's been a good week, man. I've been chilling. I don't know if y'all know about Steam Next Fest, video games, all that stuff. Steam Next Fest is coming up as at the time of recording this. So we got a lot of stuff going on right now.
Okay. So I did see Obsession.
Okay.
It was really good. I do agree it's the horror movie of the year so far. And I also saw Backrooms on YouTube. I saw the original lore.
Oh, okay.
So where it all came from the director. I knew then and there I probably would not go see it in the theaters unless I was just there. But yeah, the Backrooms, it's a cool concept. It's a really cool concept. But the movie isn't in found footage form, is it?
No, no. They have some like nods to that, but for the most part, it's just like regular movie.
Yeah, that's what I was fearing. What horror movie are you excited to see next?
Oh man, I don't know if there's like one that actually has a date yet that I'm super excited for. I mean, like there is a movie called like Leviticus that's on the
Oh
way
yeah,
coming out,
I was just gonna
which
say that.
it looks good, but watching the trailer, like I'm a big horror movie guy. I watch a
Hmm.
lot of them. I really like um, It Follows.
Ooh,
That's one of my favorites. And
yeah, I like
looking
that
at
one
the
too.
trailer of Leviticus in the theater, I was like, oh shoot, this is like It Follows 2. That's what it looked like it was setting up to be. And it just seems to be its own thing. So that kind of like I know there's an It Follows 2 in the works, which I'm really excited about whenever they get that out.
This year.
But oh, it's coming out this year?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah, that's
realize
what
they
they
had a date
said.
on it.
Well, they
We'll
don't have
see.
a date officially, but they said it's gonna come out this
I mean, Obsession they made in what 3 weeks they said, so literally they could
year.
probably start in November and still have that shit out by this year. But
Yeah,
um, yeah, like I Leviticus is probably the next one on my radar to watch, but
Hmm.
we'll see if it's any good or not.
yeah. I also
And
wanted to see that.
what's Leviticus about?
Demarcus, I just said this last week.
It's about last come on, Demarcus, you ain't
Come
paying
on,
attention to the
Demarcus.
podcast.
You said last week.
Yes.
Ask me what I had for breakfast this morning.
God, Demarcus. You can go
Sometimes we
ahead.
need a refresher, man. This is why there are recaps in anime, bro.
Yeah, I
So
always
I
skip the
only saw the
recap.
trailer once. But from what I remember, Leviticus is about these two boys somewhere in the South. They have their lovers. They have a relationship going on, but they're young. And in the South, it's all about the church, X, Y, and Z. So like the church is like, oh no, like we can't have like two gay boys in our church. We gotta like expel the devil from you. But then there's some like they do some ritual on the boy and it
Hmm.
on one of the boys, and it seems like there is actually a demon that gets put inside of him or something, and like the boy just
Oh,
starts acting different, and
that
so
is
it's
not
like
what
this.
I thought this was going to be about at all.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. Like I appreciate that they didn't really reveal their whole hand in the trailer, like many movies seem to do nowadays. But
Hmm.
still TBD. There's a lot of topics in there that they're playing around with. I need to see how they're going to execute.
Yeah. I remember when I was editing last week's episode and I mentioned this movie. I mentioned that this movie or Leviticus was about a pray the gay away camp, and Demarcus just said,
Yeah.
"Ooh, is it really?"
See,
Oh no, he got a little cheery.
this is not, and that's not the same description that he just gave.
No, it is. He goes. His parents force him into like a gay away camp or consultation. Look, the movie's not out yet. We only have what we've heard. The movie doesn't come out till like 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah. But Demarcus, how was your week this previous week?
um, this week has been pretty cool, man. It's a chill week at work. I miss playing pool because I'm not on a pool team this season.
Oh, you're
Okay.
So I
not?
Yeah, no, I took a break. I had a lot of shit going on early in
Mm,
the year, and I was like, this is
Oh, okay.
I need some stuff off of my plate, and that was like something easy I could like back out of.
fair enough.
But
Um,
you could still
yeah, so
play.
I can, and I have played like outside of the pool team a few times, but having that regular like, all right, I'm definitely playing every Wednesday. It was real nice. Kept my skills sharp because now it's like, oh, I gotta like make time to go play outside of like my regular stuff that I'm doing. But it was cool. My company, I think I might have mentioned this on the podcast, but my company had been sponsoring some grad students from the University of Washington. They were completing their capstone project with our company and building something for us, building like a product for us. And they did their presentation earlier this week. It went great. Um, I've been getting a lot of like kudos and recognition for spending 6 months with them. It was me and one of my other coworkers. We spent like 6 months with them, guiding them through a project. So my VP even came and said, that was really good. I saw some things that were super interesting that we could explore later, and I was like, okay, dope. Like this feels worthwhile now. I spent like 4 years, like since I started at this company, I've been like, hey, my alma mater, University of Washington, does this thing every year where we can like give back to the community and like mentor or reach out to these students. We finally were able to do it this year, and yeah, it went really well.
Did they win?
I don't know yet. Their graduation is this weekend. Well, I think it was like yesterday, Friday, Saturday. And I told them to let me know, if they win anything, because they give out the awards at the graduation.
I feel like I didn't know that you went to the University of Washington. Shout out to that.
Yeah.
I'm not a Seattle native, but as a current Seattleite, that's dope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a great school. When I went there, I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna have a great time. First night on the campus, got called a nigga.
Oh no!
So it's not that great.
It is. I won't say it's not that great. I would say it's just like everywhere else,
except for
I will say,
university.
I interned there for a summer. I did not get called any slurs, or I didn't intern. I lived on the campus for a summer. Didn't get called any slurs. That was only a couple weeks though, so
I don't know, man. I don't know if it was because I was the, one of the only black guys in the program that year, and they were like, we don't like it.
Yeah,
it wasn't anyone in my program that called me the N-word. It was some random dude on the campus. So
that is horrible.
And you know what? And I was walking one of my white classmates to the train station because it was like hella late. Walking with her to the train station. So that might have been the reason he said that. He was like, "Oh, a black man and you with a white woman."
Dang, that's crazy. That's what you see in those period pieces in the South, where them Fruitvale Station type movies, where you're like, wait a second, this is what it was like back then. It's like, that's how it's like today. Yeah, exactly.
Fruitvale Station isn't set too far in the past.
It's far back enough where little black exploitation, black trauma type beat. Or what's the name of that movie, Jardo? Or not the movie, but the TV show. I think I mentioned it on the PlayerPlayer Discord that I was watching, where it's like just black trauma in and out, but it's like a horror TV show. It was season 2 of Them. Yeah. It was season 2 of Them, and I was like, God damn, this is crazy. They really went at them.
Yeah, but other than that, went to a party yesterday, a birthday party for one of my friends, and like the drama there is this one of my friends. This is a friend who I met through one of my coworkers, and then they broke up because they were like I met them and then they broke up, and I was like, I'm gonna still be friends with him. Like he's a pretty cool dude. And she, and so went to his birthday party and then went and hung out with my coworker right after the birthday party.
Damn.
And she's like, DeMarcus, you traitor! Like, how could you go to the party? She's just like giving me shit, and I'm like, look, I like him. he's a fun
in the
guy.
Same day is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. In the same day is crazy.
I did feel like I was two-timing. I was, because she was like, "What party are you at?" And I was like, "I'm at your ex-boyfriend's birthday party." And she was like, "I figured."
That's
so
crazy.
Just no loyalty to your coworker.
Loyalty to both.
No loyalty because you are still friends with the.
Well, she doesn't work at the company anymore either. And now we're like genuinely friends. Loyalty to both.
You're trying to make this a thing. This will never be a thing. This will never be a thing.
You're trying to make it a thing, and I'm
no, DeMarcus, because you took your coworker's trust and love, and then you twisted it into like giving some of it to her ex-boyfriend.
Look, I've never been in a situation before, but I will say that I am in a situation where, my partner has a lot of friends, and I've met, their partners through them.
Mm-hmm.
And we are in a situation right now where I'm like, dang, if any of these people ever break up, it's going to be a hard time. Cause I really fuck with the boyfriends, the husbands, stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know. I can't sever that relationship. We got a strong relationship now.
Yeah. Have you created your own friendships with the boyfriends?
100%. I got like fantasy football chats. I got side groups, all this stuff.
What are
But
we
right
supposed to
now,
do here?
exactly,
We're only human. We're only mere mortals.
exactly.
It's the
I mean,
first
unless we're
round.
talking about like there was some abuse I got
Oh
allegations or something
no.
like that.
Yeah, they
Like,
broke up because they're just like two different maturity levels. He's like he is in a bit of his like frat boy era, you know.
yeah, and what's that got to do with me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, hey, we're
'Cause
still cool.
I love a party. I love a good party. I love a good rager.
All right.
Yeah.
DeMarcus, the last time that Hoot was on,
Mhm.
we asked you a question that was supposed to be an ongoing question, but kind of fell off. It was a video game question, and it was, where are you
Mm.
now in Baldur's Gate 3? So the last time Hoot was on was 2 years ago. Now, from 2 years since then to now, where are you at in Baldur's Gate 3?
I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 in those 2 years.
There you go.
Wow.
I'm gonna be
I
I'm
knew
gonna
that
be
was
I'm gonna be
coming.
real with you. I'm not gonna hold you. I haven't played it. I've pivoted to like more couples games. Me and my partner have been playing Split Fiction. We finished Haven. She really liked that one. And we've been struggling through Split Fiction.
Mm.
But we have a great
Wow.
time when we play it. Like last time we played it for like 4 hours. But you know,
It
sometimes it's
wasn't
just me
Baldur's
standing
Gate
there.
3.
It was Baldur's Gate. It was not Baldur's Gate 3. I answered that earlier at the beginning of this segment. So but yeah, we have a great time. And sometimes it's just like, you know, one of us or me just like waiting for the other person to catch up in the game.
So do you like playing Split
Do you
Fiction?
do I do. I love it. Ooh, do you do couples games with your partner?
Occasionally, yeah. We play the Split Fiction. We play It Takes Two. Basically, all that developers games we've at least tried. They made a
Nice.
game called I cannot remember. Their first game is like a Prison Break style game. That's like
Mm,
a co-op experience too, which we play. We didn't finish that one, but I feel like each game kind of gets a little bit better. So
nice.
It Takes Two and Split Fiction are our favorites.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Did y'all beat them?
We did beat them.
Oh,
Like,
your wife's a gamer?
um, I wouldn't say that, but I
Okay.
feel like I've coached her enough to the point where we can make it through for sure.
Okay, great. That's what's up.
She doesn't
That's what I'm working on.
she doesn't do well with like the operating the camera with the right stick. Like that still takes some
Man,
time.
man.
It's like rocket science at this point. And
Yo,
I'm
it
like,
is. like
so
like with my
yeah,
girl, we had to turn the camera sensitivity down so now it doesn't turn as fast, which
exactly.
helped.
Yeah,
But also it hurts because there are some moments where it's like you got to be whipping that thing around, and she's like,
exactly.
like, come
Yes.
on.
Yeah, I know. That's like the main hurdle. I feel like she's mastered everything else. She can get through it, but yeah, that camera
Yeah, and it's
be eating
like,
her ass.
I'm trying to explain it. I'm like, it's like walking around and turning your head. Like, just turn your
Yep. Yep.
head.
It's something about
Why is this so
doing
hard?
it as an adult. I think there's just something about like, we grew up with it, but doing it as an adult, I feel like it's like patting your head and rubbing your tummy. It's a little tough.
Mm-hmm.
So do they like playing games with you? Because this doesn't sound enjoyable if they can't operate the camera.
I mean, It Takes Two or like It Takes Two Split Fiction doesn't require much of that. There's only one
No,
section
split
where
fiction
like you
requires
have
a
to
lot of like the camera
it requires a
trying to
lot of
get.
movement, but like there's one section specifically where you have a gun and you have to aim with the right stick.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nightmare. Everything else she was able to get through.
Yeah,
Like she
those are.
does it on her own pace, but it's not like hindering her actual gameplay. So
Yeah,
she enjoys it.
she does it. They do it at their own pace.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So why don't y'all play like 2D games like Mario or something like that?
I mean, we do.
Uh, yeah, we play Mario as well.
Okay. Okay. All right,
Just that
DeMarcus.
we don't want to play Mario every time. Jared, how's your week been?
Horrible. I have no air conditioning upstairs. It's been a horrible week.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's just been horrible. I don't even want to talk about it. So
Hmm.
let's move on to
Jared,
the
I'm
put you
sorry.
on segment. In this segment, we
You want
like
to hug
to.
Jared? We can take a moment and like and be here for you, bro.
Y'all already are.
We
I
are
mean, but
here.
we can like we can be intentional about it, man. Your
Thank you.
feelings matter, bro. It's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
I hate when people say that. I hate when people say that because they're
Why?
saying it in place of
Why?
Pride Month. Like they're saying it in place
Oh
of Pride
no,
Month.
it is both and. It is both
No,
and. It is Pride Month. It is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
like
I
like
think,
people
and I think,
people are saying that just to say like to kind of fade out Pride Month because this just came out like a year or two ago from the Red Pill podcasters, and it's like everywhere now, and I just hate it. Every time I see it, I hate it.
Interesting.
I hate
That's
it.
interesting because on one hand, I thought red pill people don't care about mental health. That's the whole part of it. It's like, yeah, you
exactly.
can't embrace your mental health. That's weak. That's beta
I'm a
stuff.
man, so I'm
And
good.
number two, I did not know it was mental health awareness month. This is news to me. Demarcus
Men's
just
Mental
broke the
Health
news.
Awareness Month
Exactly.
I
specifically.
didn't know that. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. So,
And
you know,
I think that goes. I think these two things go hand in hand. I think there has been, men in general and in the LGBT community, like mental health has not always been like at the forefront of that, especially when it comes to like things like coming out, accepting yourself, being able to, you know, be your true self all the time. And so I think these two things. I think this is it's a good combo.
Yeah. Well, it would have been better if this was a thing 25 years ago when I was in school so that I
Hey,
could be men's mental health. But you know what's always been here? Pride Month. So always have pride in who you are.
we as a people in a society are always learning and growing, and I think we should celebrate the growth and not focus on what we didn't have before.
I mean, but not when the growth tries to overtake something that's already well established in order to erase it.
Jared, this
mm,
this 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 lack of resources mindset you have,
Lack
man,
of resources.
you need to get out of that too. We could, because
crabs in a barrel type beat.
you know
It's not crabs in a barrel. People are using men's mental
'cause
health to erase Pride Month. It's just
this is
it's
this is
it's a
this is
known
happening.
thing.
And so, yeah, there are always going to be bad actors, but there's room for both. This is just like the comment you said earlier. You was like, "Oh, you took the love you had from your friend and you gave it to her ex boyfriend." It's like, no, man. We need to get you into an abundance mindset, Jared. There's enough for everybody.
Um, the only abundance that I'm going to have is my abundance on the Put You On segment, sponsored by our good friends at Movie Pass. And
Mm,
today, uh, Joseph, you may remember this segment. The Put You On segment is where we like to recommend one form of media for. It could be a comic, a movie, a TV, or even a restaurant that you've been to recently,
hmm
and you just put our listeners on. And it's sponsored by Movie Pass. So, Demarcus, can you please tell them just a little bit about Movie Pass?
I first want to say that the way this segue happened, Jared told me to shut my bitch ass up and let's move on.
That's crazy. I mean, I did notice that. I did notice that.
I don't use those words, so I don't know.
But movie, you don't have to say the specific words for the impact to be there. That's what I learned in therapy. Uh, but Movie Pass, we love Movie Pass. They've been one of our great sponsors for a long, long time. Movie Pass is a subscription-based service used to make movie going more accessible for the average people, for the three people we have here, for the listeners at home. And what it's doing, it's making it so that you're not buying your movie tickets cash, on delivery, cash at the store, on the site, or whatever. You are paying Movie Pass for your subscription, and they give you a number of points every month where you can then use those points to see movies, up to an unlimited amount of movies each month. And you might be asking, why would I do that as opposed to just paying for the movies out of pocket? And it's because it's cheaper. That
Mm,
is the end all be all. That's going to be the hill I die on. It is cheaper. If you're spending lowest tier package, $10 a month on Movie Pass, you're seeing at least 2 to 3 movies, 4 if you can stretch it, if you're pretty
yeah.
money wise, and you're making your money back instead of spending $15-20 a movie, because you ain't going to see no matinee. We know you not waking up at 11 o'clock to go see no 12 o'clock movie. So don't bullshit me and go get Movie Pass.
Yes, there's a lot of
Goodness.
discourse online between AMC, that one, and Regals. And it's like, why don't you just have them all in one and just use them all? Movie Pass, you could use your Movie Pass card with Fandango, and you could use it to get your points. So you can get free popcorn. I have so many points. I get the free popcorn every time I go. But yeah, um, I think I will start us off this week. What I want to put people onto this week is a little show on AMC called The Terror. It was just 6 episodes. It's a horror show. What happens is this guy gets in a scuffle trying to protect his girlfriend, and he starts fighting this man. Come to find out, this man is a undercover cop. So he gets his buddies to pick up this man and throw him into a psych ward. And things ensue because there's something in a room in the psych ward and it wants to kill you. The story behind this was fascinating. It was a really, really good run, really short run, which I also appreciated. And the scares are all right. The scares are, we did really get, well, I'm not going to say that, but yeah, watch The Terror if you want to watch a little horror adjacent thing. And yeah, and The Terror is like a anthology series. Like each season, it's different. So last season it was something different. The first season they were on a ship. But yeah, The Terror. It was a good show. Very short. What about you, DeMarcus? What do you have to put them on to?
You know what? I'm gonna put you on something that's been out for a while. But I actually just saw it yesterday. I'm gonna put you on Michael, the movie.
Oh, okay.
And it was
How was it?
really good. Really good.
Yeah.
Really good movie. The only part that made me not uncomfortable, but gave me pause was like there was no like growing pains when he got this monkey. Like I've seen enough. I've seen enough of like people keeping monkeys as pets, and there's always this phase where like, oh yeah, this is a wild fucking animal, and they have a lot of fucking energy, and they running around breaking everything, and they might bite somebody. But none of that happened. Like the monkey joined the family, hugged Michael. Everything
and that was it.
And I'm just like, I know this monkey was shitting on the floor and throwing shit. And I know this monkey punched the mama at some point. Punched Katie Jackson? What's his mom's name? But
is that real lore or are you just speculating?
I'm speculating.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I didn't know if the monkey.
But just from what I know of keeping monkeys as pets, it's like it's not smooth and dandy. It's like especially a baby. It's like getting a puppy. Like they're gonna piss on the carpet at some point.
Now I haven't seen it yet. I heard it's really good, but I heard it's like all the flowers from Michael's career. It was a bunch of reimagining of his music videos. I was like, why not? Because a lot of people are saying, I'm not gonna see it or it wasn't good. But like, why not? There are so many hit pieces on Michael over the years. You can have one thing that's just for him.
That's all the good stuff. It's definitely like a feel-good Michael movie.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson movie.
Yeah, the other thing is it's the first part. So there's gonna be a second one, and it's about to cross a bill.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's about to cross into $1 billion with the overseas.
Damn.
So yeah, Michael is the highest grossing music documentary film, and I'm happy.
And his great nephew is playing him, and he looks Jafar Jackson. He looks a lot like Michael. If that was him actually singing, he can sing very well. I hope this is great for his career and he blows up.
Yeah. The behind the scenes of him dancing are fantastic. Okay, Mr. Hooper, what about you? What do you have to put our listeners onto this week?
Yeah, I was debating, trying to figure out if I wanted to go. I'll let you guys pick. Should I go Widow's Bay or The Testaments?
I think you could do both.
Okay, let me knock both out real quick. Widow's Bay is like the new hotness right now. If anybody hasn't heard, we're talking Apple TV. It's a very interesting show. It's like a mix of horror comedy, and it's all about like this island off the coast of Massachusetts, and this island is down on its luck. They don't really have any tourism, and the mayor is trying to turn things around. So he's like doing different things to experiment to get people to come.
Mm-hmm.
And even though he's successful in some ways, it turns out the island actually is cursed slash
Mm.
haunted. So he's trying to keep all of these like bad things at bay while also trying to make sure that people who are coming and enjoying the island aren't interrupted. It's very good. I think it's a great balance of horror and comedy, and plays with some very unique ideas. And
Yeah.
I think it's blowing up. A lot of people are recommending it, and I'm loving it so far. It's not over yet for the first season, but it's already renewed for a second season.
Mhm.
And I've been enjoying that great. The Testaments is more of it's more mainstream, but it's a little bit of a deep pull because it is the spinoff to The Handmaid's
Handmaid's,
Tale.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen some of this. Okay.
Handmaid's Tale, let me tell you guys, Handmaid's Tale is really strong the first couple seasons. And then, it's one of those classic, oh, we made a lot of money. We got to kind of stretch this out a little longer than it
You gotta
needs to
milk
be.
it.
So some of the seasons towards the end aren't as strong as I would have loved. And the ending was like fine, but I feel like it could have ended earlier and been better. That being said, Handmaid's Tale kind of spins off. It's a few years in the future. I'm not going to spoil like the key details, but it's about like these girls that are going to grow up to be the wives of this like kind of alternate history, male dominated
Mm-hmm.
fascist regime, effectively, and they're
How's
all
that
being
different
trained
from
on like.
reality?
It's only different in the way that it's like to the absolute extreme. They're all wearing the same
Yeah.
colors.
Fair
They
enough.
all, praise God and all this stuff. But it stars Chase Infinity, who people might remember from uh, the Leo movie last year that's slipping my mind.
The
Oh,
Does
Leo.
anybody
one
have
battle
it?
after another.
One Battle After Another. Yeah, she was the
Mm.
daughter in One Battle After Another. She's one of the leads in this, and she's absolutely eats. And they're very lucky that I'm sure that they had her in the contract before One Battle After Another popped off, because I know
Yeah.
her rate is going up. But it goes back to the old days of The Handmaid's Tale, where I feel like the writing was strong and they didn't have to make everything so grand and epic because things had escalated that far. And I love the kind of like simple roots of like learning the lore of this world and how
Mhm.
everything got so fucked up. So I also recommend that. You don't need to have watched The Handmaid's Tale to enjoy this either. Like it's
Mhm.
good standalone.
Yeah, you're absolutely right with the Testaments. They do go back to the basics, which is in Gilead.
Yep.
It is really showing what is happening there because I watched all the seasons of The Handmaid's Tale except for the final season.
Mm.
Uh,
Hmm.
this made me want to go back and watch the final season again, but
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the Testaments because it was these kids in wife training school basically, and
Hmm.
you're seeing their growth and their understanding that something's not right. And with Widow's Bay, that show is horror and white humor.
Yeah.
Like, I think that DeMarcus would like it because DeMarcus like Frasier, and it's like
I like
Frasier.
Seinfeld.
Oh, Seinfeld. So it's like
Also like
Seinfeld,
Frasier, but I never said that.
Seinfeld, Frasier humor. Like a lot of the, and correct me if I'm wrong because I may be missing an episode, but a lot of the episodes are very singular, especially the past two episodes. Like, uh, it's like something went on in between them that I'm missing. So I'm like, okay, did I skip an episode? What's going on? So,
Yeah.
yeah, there's that. And it just seems like there's a mystery that's going to go on. There are funny moments, or there are moments that could be funny. It's just white humor. It's just,
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
know,
I'll
this,
agree with that.
yeah.
Because like the humor doesn't necessarily. I'm not like busting a gut when I'm watching this.
Mm.
This isn't necessarily a type of comedy I resonate with. There are a few key moments with throughout the episodes that I'm like, oh, that is like a funny bit that they're doing. But for the most part, I'm like, it's fine. But I'm more in it for like the mystery and the
Yeah,
horror
me
aspects.
too.
Are we still
The
talking about the
first,
Testaments?
no,
No.
this is Widow's Bay. This is Widow's Bay. This is
Oh,
Widow's
okay.
Bay.
Oh, well, we went back to Widow's Bay. I'm like, what? Like, ain't nothing funny in the Testaments.
No, hell no, nothing is funny. The first 4 episodes of Widow's Bay are kind of standalone, like
Mm,
Jared saying, and then the I feel like the last 3 or so episodes are starting to have like a theme of like,
Mm,
oh, we kind of know what we need to do now. We're trying to break the curse X, Y, and Z. So, yeah, I suggest checking it out. It's good.
yeah. All right, so those are really good choices. I'm watching both of those too. And I actually added the Testaments to the 2026 Jardo Award. So
Ooh, let's
we'll
go.
see if that will win. All right, Demarcus, and thank you for saying that about the Widow's Bay Testaments, because I don't know if
mhm.
the listeners may have gotten confused. But yeah, is there a fun asterisk activity today?
Fun for whom?
Fun for me.
Mm,
It's gonna be fun for everybody.
Oh
okay.
Yes,
no.
as always, we do have an activity. And if it's your first time joining us, uh, on here on Black Geek Energy, DeMarcus comes up with the games. He comes up with the answers. He decides who's right, who's wrong, who wins, who loses. He is the judge, jury, and executioner of all things activities and games here on Black Geek Energy. And today's game is called Guess of the Year. And all
Okay.
you're going to be doing is guessing or remembering, recalling the game of the year.
Okay.
Um, there,
Oh,
there are only five
I
questions
can
this
rock them
time
on this.
instead of
Yeah.
10. Small, a little bit of a smaller segment, but does everything make sense? Do y'all have any questions?
I have are these IGN Game of the Years, VGA Game of the Years?
Mm, mm,
The
mm,
Game
mm.
Awards Game of the Years, it got to be, right?
Yep, it's the Game Awards Game of the Year.
Okay.
All right. How far are
Um,
we going back here?
we're only going to past 5 years.
Oh, it's
Okay.
over. I know all the answers. Unless you
You
give
know
me,
all the answers, okay?
unless it's not multiple choice, then we'll see.
Unless it's
I
not multiple choice.
Yeah, yeah. If I have to come off the dome, we'll see. We'll see how I can do.
So you don't know all the answers, but you recognize all the
We'll
answers.
see. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
It's not multiple choice. I'm gonna have you each give me an answer.
Okay.
If you, I will give hints.
Okay.
I will give some. You know, I I
Yeah.
can give you options if you need it.
No, no. Let's not do options because I really think
I don't
this
need.
is
Actually, I don't need options. I think I got
Okay,
them. I think I
that's what I'm
got them.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Heart of a lion, brain of an elephant.
All right.
All right, number one. What was the game of the year in 2022? I need an answer
Uh,
from each of you.
2022. Is that The Last of Us?
Locking in The
Uh,
Last of Us, Jared.
no. Wait. 2022. Okay, can I get a hint?
You want some options?
Unless Hoop has it.
Who? What's
I
your
have
guess?
a. I have. My guess would probably be It Takes Two, if I had a guess. But I don't.
Mm.
I don't quite remember. If I had a hint, I would probably know it for sure. But that's my guess. Is It Takes Two for
I
now.
Yeah.
will name some games that were in the nominees that year. I
Yeah.
may or may not name the correct answer.
I see. Yeah.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3,
Mhm.
Horizon Forbidden West, and
Mm.
Elden Ring were all nominees for Game of the Year in 2022.
Elden Ring. Well, Elden Ring had to win.
It's Elden Ring for sure.
Yeah, Elden Ring. I'm saying Elden Ring.
All right, Jerry, you're saying Elden Ring. What are you are
It's
you going to stick with It Takes
no, it's
Two?
100% Elden Ring.
All right.
Okay.
All right, and the winner is it was Elden Ring. You guys are
Yep.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I told you not to give us multiple choice.
All right. Moving on. The year is 2024. What was the game of the year?
I got it.
I watched these Game Awards.
Mm.
I don't even know what came out. Is this Baldur's Gate 3?
It's Baldur's Gate 3, yeah.
Oh yeah, Baldur's Gate.
Yep. 100%.
For the game of the year for 2024 was Baldur's Gate 3 from the Game Awards.
Go me.
That's not what I have, y'all.
What?
That's
It's
not
not
what
it?
I have. That's not what I have. I have Astrobot as the game of the
Oh
year.
shit! Baldur's Gate 3 came out in
Oh.
2023.
Y'all was
I was
confident.
confident.
Y'all was confident. Y'all was like, yeah.
You skipped a year.
Yeah.
I was thinking Baldur's Gate 3 2 years ago. We just talked about how we talked about it 2 years ago. I'm like, of course it came out.
Because Baldur's Gate 3 came at the tail end of 2023.
That's right.
So
That's right.
I'm thinking that it would be on the 2024, but it was in the 2023 Game Awards.
Yeah, it won 2023. Starfield came out in 2023, same year.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on. What was the game of the year just last year in 2025?
That's Expedition 33.
Yeah, that horrible game.
Oh, Lord.
Legend of Dragoon is better.
We're not getting into this.
Because you know it's true.
So you're both going with Expedition 33?
Yeah.
This one I know to be
Are you sure that isn't the winner for 2026?
This one I know to be true.
All right, and it is Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Great job, y'all.
You drunk it all.
I'm just trying to get the last bit. I got to get charged up. Got to drink my coffee, be ready for the last.
All right.
Got 2?
Round 4. What was the game of the year for 2021?
All right.
Is that The Last of Us? Because Spider-Man didn't win nothing.
What was the first game we said won? Like the very first question?
Well, the first one was the answer to the first one. Is that what you're asking? What was the answer? For
Yeah.
It was Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
2021. I don't even know what happened. I don't even know what.
No, this is It Takes Two. This has got to be It Takes Two.
Are you looking shit up over there? I see you looking off to the side.
No. Who, me?
I will not have any cheating on my game.
I've been wrong. I've been wrong 3 times in a row. Why would I be looking stuff up?
See, I don't know. Final Fantasy, maybe.
Final Fantasy.
I don't think that Final Fantasy.
Y'all were so confident at the beginning of this. Now all this flim flamming.
You know,
It Takes Two.
I literally have no idea. So
would y'all like some options?
I would like.
Sure. Yeah. Let me know what came out that year, unless I'm
okay. Resident Evil Village, Deathloop, and Psychonauts 2.
Oh wait. Oh, I remember this because I wanted Psychonauts 2 to win so bad, and they got hoed by It Takes Two.
Okay, that's what you're locking in.
Resident Evil Village.
They like Resident Evil Village though.
They did, but not as much. I'm trying to think if there's any other big titles that I might be misremembering, because I know It Takes Two absolutely won one of these years, but it might have been before 2018. But now I'm like getting in my own head. 2020.
Jared, lock in.
Last of Us Part 2 came out. I'm gonna go It Takes Two.
All right.
That might be wrong.
I know.
And don't just say what Hoop said because you don't know.
Yeah, I'm not. Hoop's not always right. I would go with Resident Evil because they like Resident Evil like a lot, and it's not Deathloop because
they were hating on that one.
Yeah, they wouldn't give it to Deathloop.
I don't even remember Deathloop. What kind of game was that one?
It was this
It was
black man who got rewound in time every time he
The main character was a black man.
yeah.
You knew that wasn't winning. And the answer is It Takes Two.
Finally
Yeah.
got one on there.
Well, that was luck.
All right, and the last one, y'all kind of already answered this one. What was the game of the year of 2023?
Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. Lock it in.
Locking in BG3?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And the answer is Tears of the Kingdom, Legend of Zelda. I'm playing.
No, he's
I'm playing. I decide the right answers on this show.
Yeah.
It was Baldur's Gate 3. And Hoop, you are going to be our winner for today with 3 correct answers versus Jared's 2.
I appreciate that. I had to name all the Green Lanterns. I feel like on the last one, I think that was my question. What the fuck? Y'all set me up.
Dang.
No, I wanted to give you a better. I wanted to give you a better topic this time.
I appreciate it. I appreciate
something
it.
more in your wheelhouse. You showed me that you are at the very least 60% efficient.
I appreciate it. I'll take 60%.
All right, Hoop. Let's talk about Game of the Year. We're almost halfway through the year. So it's time to start looking at what's going to happen. So let's look at these past 6 months. Are there any contenders in there for Game of the Year 2026? Anything was in there?
Yeah, there's definitely contenders for this first 6 months. Unfortunately, this is the worst year to be a Game of the Year contender because whatever you put out, it just doesn't fucking matter because GTA is about to smack you all up and down. And this, even if GTA somehow doesn't win Game of the Year, it doesn't matter. Nobody will remember that you won Game of the Year in 2026 because everybody will have been playing GTA in November anyways.
Yeah.
People might not even be watching the Game Awards because they're playing GTA. That's how serious this is. But for the conversation, contenders, I didn't play this, but I know a lot of people like Resident Evil Requiem. That came out very early in the year. A lot of people are big fans of like Resident Evil 4. And it brings back the protagonist from that. And there's also like a lot of like, I would say peak video game horror in there as well. So you play as like an old protagonist and a brand new protagonist. One side is like kind of scary, defenseless, running away, X, Y, and Z. The other side is like horror action movie, camp, just, drop kicking people and stuff like that on the other side. So it's a good balance. Got reviewed very well. I think that's absolutely a contender. Forza Horizon 6, you're in Tokyo, people love Japan, you're driving around. Yeah, it's a car game, it's a driving game, but it's more arcadey. So you're just like in the open map. Either you're driving through the streets of Tokyo, you might be driving through the cherry blossoms on the Mount Fuji, whatever. That's one that always hits. People are loving it. Also great reviews. My personal...
Sorry, go ahead.
Was somebody trying to add some input?
I played a Forza.
No, I'm waiting.
I played a Forza game.
Okay.
I played a Forza game. My Xbox One, I bought the Forza edition and it came with the game and everything, and I hated it.
Oh shoot! You hated Forza?
I hated Forza. It's so hard to fucking play.
It is hard. Did you play Forza Motorsport or Horizon?
Motorsport, I think.
Yeah, Motorsport. Nobody fucks with that anymore. That's the one that's actually technical. Horizon is like a little more forgiving. You got like 1,000 cars in there. You can drive.
Man, I could, when I played Forza, like the speed of the cars was going, like how it felt like he was going fast.
Yeah.
I really loved that.
Yeah.
But like any turn, it's like you spin it out immediately.
100%. That's 100% accurate. Yes.
Okay.
Now,
I'm sorry, I had an emotional reaction to that.
Now, I think on your podcast I'm not going to get a driving game except for one. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Need for Speed?
No. Who talked about on his podcast that in this game because you may like this. You could DoorDash.
You can DoorDash
In Forza,
in
in the new
Forza.
Forza.
Yeah, you DoorDash. You're just driving through the city, deliver. It's crazy too. There's something about Forza where it's like my hey, I had a tough day game. I just want to kind of turn my brain off, drive around.
Mm.
And I just rolled up on this like little mini game, this challenge. Hey, deliver some orders, make some cash. I was like, okay. I started driving around delivering orders. I was like, you know what? I'll pick up another shift. Why not? I ended up picking like 2, 3 shifts up. I'm like, what the hell? I just spent like 20 minutes delivering virtual food. Like it's kind of crazy, but it did
Yeah.
hook me.
So how is it? Because
Okay.
y'all just said that you can spin out if you don't make the turns right or whatever. So like, how
No,
is it
like
driving through
if
the
you
city?
try to make any kind of turn, this is
Oh,
that was like Forza Motorsport.
Yeah.
That was in Forza Motorsport.
Forza
So maybe they've
Motorsport.
improved it. Mhm.
Yeah, Forza Motorsport is more like for the gearheads, the people that really, you're watching F1, like you're on the track and you are like really technical about it. Forza can be that way as well, but especially now in 2026, they know that a lot of people are going to flock to it and give it a try. So there's a lot of assists
Mm.
that you turn on that just come on automatically. So
Mhm.
it's not as hard to control unless you're driving
Yeah.
like the top of the line Lamborghini. Maybe the handling is a little tough, but for the most
Mhm.
part, it's pretty chill.
Yeah. Like I even tried it with like the wheel and it was worse. And I was like, this is
Damn,
bullshit.
got the little ass wheel. That's crazy.
Wow. Now, Hoop, you said there's one more game that has come that you think might be a contender. What is that?
There's two. One is
Oh,
Pragmata, which I
oh,
really
okay.
enjoyed.
Mm.
It's like the
The Mega Man
Capcom
game.
space game. Yeah, the alleged Mega Man game. You're playing as like this astronaut space dude that has guns. He's basically going to this moon facility for a routine checkup. Things just going off the rails, and effectively like this AI has gone rogue and has started printing these like androids that are hostile, and you just want to get back to earth, so you're trying to fight through these androids and whatnot. The catch is you meet this little girl that's actually an android, and she like was built on the space station, but she has like these hacking powers. So the only way you can actually fight the robots is if you do this like little hacking mini game first, and then it'll open the robots up and then you can shoot them in the face or whatever. It seems complicated, but it's one of the best feeling games of the year in my opinion. It
Mm.
just feels fun. Um,
Mhm.
and it's not mindless shooting, like gives your brain a little something to do in the middle. So
Mhm.
I've been
Mhm.
enjoying that. And my last, honestly, there's a lot of good games this year. I got two more. One really quick one,
Give them
which
to
I feel like
us.
is not going to appeal to most people on the podcast. Mina the Hollower. It's more of a retro game. It kind of
Mm.
mimics like that old school Zelda vibe. It's like pixel art,
Mhm.
but like the dungeons and everything, like
The
the game is very
Hollower.
Mina the Hollower is what it's called. You play as
Two,
like
right?
this little. No, it's just the first one. It's the
Oh,
first ever time this came out.
oh.
Yeah, you play as this little shrew or mole or whatever. I don't know. What you're a rat, I think, and you're a hollower, which means you can like dig underground, and that's like the main mechanic is like you can burrow underground to avoid attacks and stuff, and then you pop out, and you have like a bunch of weapons you can use, bunch of like little special abilities and stuff. It's kind of like Zelda, but with a twist. It feels very modern. A lot of secrets, a lot of
Okay.
like alternate boss fights and stuff like that. And then the mainstream one, which I feel like most people are gravitating to right now. 007 First Light, James Bond, back in action. It's a take on like James Bond's first intro into the field. He learns how to be an agent. And it's kind of like your classic cinematic action game where one moment you're like infiltrating this like high stakes chess event where like all
Mm.
the world's celebrities and rich people are, and you're trying to gather intel and things pop off and explosions and whatnot. And then other moments, you're trying to, you know, put smooth talk on some ladies, get some intel. You're like James Bond, he's smashing left and right. He's smashing women
Mm.
nonstop. I'm like, this is
There's a
crazy.
there's a lot. Are there a lot of like sex mechanics in the game? Like you
I
gotta.
wouldn't say sex mechanics. I think in 2026 we kind of move past the mechanic of it, but they do like you do smooth talk them, and then like the next day, the next cutscene is him waking up in bed with the girl you were talking to at the party
Mm.
or whatever like
You
that.
know, I miss
But
the days of God of War where you had to push the right buttons to get
yeah,
the, to hit it right. and get
Yeah, I don't know if
get
that
the
would
experience
fly
points.
today. I don't know if that they are making a God of War remake, so maybe they'll bring that back. But I'm really enjoying it so far. Lenny Kravitz is apparently a villain in it. I haven't gotten to that part yet, so
Okay.
I don't know what he's going to be doing in there. But a lot of my friends have played it too, and they're loving it. So I think that's going to be a big one for the end of the year.
Do you think so? Because a lot of people said the same thing, giving high praise to Indiana Jones last year, and Indiana Jones went nowhere when it came to award season.
Yeah, yeah. I think that was different just because if I recall, Indiana Jones, I think the problem with Indiana Jones was like it came out in December of the previous year and it only had like a small it like people definitely liked it, but I don't think it like blew up commercially where people were like sharing clips of it online and stuff like that. So it basically had to wait a full year to even be considered in the Game Awards when it was eligible. And then like by then we were talking about
Yeah,
way
that makes
hotter
sense.
stuff at that point. So I think this is releasing at a good point where once again it doesn't fucking matter because GTA is all anybody's going to talk about. But 007 will stay in the conversation for a minute.
Well, you say that GTA is going to be all people are going to talk about, but I think that in the video game world, video game developers are only talk about the Ocarina of Time, which is coming out later this
There's a
year.
remake
Okay.
of Ocarina of Time.
Okay. We got some hot news on the presses. We got some breaking
Yeah.
news. Jared's bringing into the fray.
So Demarcus doesn't follow video games news. Demarcus, there has been this pre E or this post or this E3 week when we don't have E3, where all of the big companies have done their shows. And what Nintendo showcased was a little still, a screenshot of
Basically.
Link sleeping. And they actually revealed the long rumored Ocarina of Time remake for this year. So I think that that is going to be what, because y'all love Zelda. Now y'all love some
What
Zelda.
kind of remake is it going to be? Like a 3D remake? Like is it going to be in the style of like Tears of the Kingdom or in
I wish we knew.
Wow?
I wish we knew.
We don't know. It is
All we
3D.
saw was that screenshot.
All they showed was a screenshot, but it's 3D. They are redoing it from the bottom up. But that was a good thing because if y'all buy one more Nintendo game another time, because that whole Nintendo showcase was just a whole bunch of games that have already been released on the Switch. Now they're pouring into the Switch too with nothing else added. Like y'all Nintendo fanboys are the worst.
Who is y'all? First of all, who is y'all?
Right. Who is
I
y'all?
know it's not
Well,
me.
I am talking about you, Hoop, because you did wait in line at Best Buy to
That
buy
was
a
not me.
Switch too.
That was my co-host. I did not wait in line. All right, let's get the record straight. All right.
Get it straight.
I had a Target Chrome add-on that constantly refreshed my Target cart and then automatically added my Switch into the cart. All right. So I did it the tech savvy way. All right. I got my my home. And I picked it up. I did go to Best Buy to pick it up, but I did not wait in line. Arsene was the one that waited in line for I don't know how many hours talking about the dude in front of me is stinky or whatever. That wasn't me, all right. I don't be waiting in lines in 2020.
Who said I ain't waiting in line for shit? I'm
No,
VIP.
no, yeah, we don't do that.
But
We hacked the
okay,
Matrix.
but then what games have you been playing on your Switch 2 since you got it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not like the Switch 2 has had banger after banger. For me, it's an investment, all right. As we can already see, the Switch 2 is already going up in price. I've already made
Yeah, it
money because
did.
my hardware is more valuable nowadays. But really, the games for me were Donkey Kong Bonanza when that came out. That was good. I know it came with Mario Kart World. I'm not the biggest fan of Mario Kart World, so I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah.
My most played Switch exclusive right now, Pokemon Pokopia. I love that game. I did not expect to love that game, but it is basically Animal Crossing with Pokemon. I played a lot of Animal Crossing New Horizon during COVID, and Yeah, there's something about that game that just has like crack in it where I'm trying to get all these Pokemon to move to my little island, building them habitats, building them homes, all that stuff. That's the big one. And then you did mention Ocarina Remake. I'm not like there are some Nintendo sickos out there that have played every game that all they can talk about is Ocarina. They always reminiscing on the old days of like all these different older Nintendo IP. I'm not that person. I've never played Ocarina of Time. Like, and I know. Like,
Don't you
but the thing
blaspheme
is,
in here.
the thing
Wow.
is, I've heard about this remake rumor for so long that I played Wind Waker on
Hmm.
my Steam Deck. Um, Emulated with like HD graphics and everything because people were rumoring about this Wind Waker remake for years, and then they were like,
Hmm.
"Oh, this is the year in like 2024, 2025 or whatever." And I was like, it didn't come, so I'm like, "Fuck it, I'll just play it on the Steam Deck." I played it, had a great time. Ocarina of Time, I've waited, right? I want to play it right, and now I'm being rewarded. I'm playing the remake version, assuming it's not poo poo.
Mm.
Nintendo usually has a high bar of quality for these types of things. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna enjoy it. So it's gonna be
Mm.
another Switch 2 gem for me to pick up.
Well, I'm gonna have to edit some of that out because I don't want Nintendo to sue me because you're playing Wind
Yeah,
Waker
just
on your
just bleep it
Steam.
out. It's
On your
legal.
Steam.
As long as you own the game, it's legal. The courts have already said that. Do I
Oh,
own one Waker? I do. It's back there. It's back there.
oh,
Don't
okay,
worry
okay,
about it,
okay.
Nintendo.
All right. It's legal.
Yeah, 100% legal.
But
100% legal.
Demarcus, Nintendo also got to announce at their showcase the Kingdom Hearts 4 next
Mm.
edition. A what? You don't
I,
you're not interested in Kingdom Hearts 4?
I'm a Kingdom Hearts hater now. They turned me
Okay.
evil. I used
Hoops,
to love Kingdom
I
Hearts.
am learning more about you this episode, and I'm starting to
Yeah.
dislike you.
Let me tell you. I feel like I have a ground to stand on. I love Kingdom Hearts 1. I love Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay,
Kingdom
okay.
Hearts 3. First of all, I think I played Kingdom Hearts 2 in like fucking elementary school, and I played
Hmm.
Kingdom Hearts 3 after I had graduated college. Like, first of all, make any sense.
Hmm.
Second of all, I feel like Disney just came in and just ruined everything. They said, "Hey,
Mm.
you're taking too many liberties with our characters, with our IP." So Kingdom Hearts 3 felt really sterile to me. Like
Hmm.
all the like interesting stories and stuff you could see in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 kind of just got boiled down to, oh, just replay the scene from that movie you liked instead of like
Mhm.
us having like kind of real genuine connections with the characters. And Kingdom Hearts 4,
Got you.
there's no Disney character to be seen so far. Like that was the whole heart of the series is like having all these IP. It's kind of like the Fortnite before Fortnite. We were seeing all our favorite characters come in, and now we're just in the middle of Tokyo
Mhm.
with graphics that look like they're from 2018 or something. I don't know, man.
Well, the graphics, that was a lot of that trailer was the same secret ending that we got at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. A lot of that.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
That's fair.
the worst thing about Kingdom Hearts 3 was there was no Square Enix characters. Yeah, Square
That
Enix
too.
characters.
That too.
And I thought that was a selling point for me.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm a RPG sicko, so I will be picking this up, even if I don't like it all the way. So,
Yeah. I
yeah.
mean, a core memory for me is Cloud fighting Cloud in the Hades or like the Hercules arena, like in Kingdom
Hmm.
Hearts 2 or 1
Oh,
or
I
2,
love the arena.
fighting Sephiroth in there. Like those are core memories. And like I didn't have any of that in Kingdom Hearts 3. And
Yeah.
Lord knows there might not be any Square Enix or like there not might be many Square Enix or Disney characters in Kingdom Hearts 4. It might be all new people, which I don't want their custom character created characters. I want the IPs.
Well,
Hmm.
I think that there is going to be some uh you know, Disney characters in there. I do not think
Disney.
we are
Mhm.
going to know all the Disney characters that are in there because it's going to be all these new
Fair
age
enough.
Disney things that are in there, and I'm just going to be. I don't know you Gundam style. I'm just here,
Yeah.
but
What I would love to see, because Disney has become sort of like this monolith monopoly of all things, I want to see some Marvel characters in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh
Let me fight
yeah.
Iron Man.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah,
That would be crazy.
Put
I
Black
doubt it.
Panther in there as a nobody or something.
I mean, they're in the
Bring me
real
back.
world. Go ahead and put on Star Wars in there as well.
Throw some Star Wars in there.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Let Mace Windu pop up in Kingdom Hearts with a Keyblade lightsaber.
Now that
Prove
would
me wrong.
yeah,
Kingdom
yeah,
Hearts.
that would be great. All right, well, since we're talking about these showcases, let's go on and talk about them all, and then we're going to see who think is going to be Game of the Year contenders for the future. Some highlights that I saw on the PlayStation show, or did you see any more highlights in the Nintendo showcase?
I didn't like the Nintendo showcase. So
Me
no.
neither. The Nintendo showcase is for children. Like it's
It
for
kinda is.
kids.
I mean, Nintendo. That's kind of what the direction Nintendo has gone. It's like we make games for kids.
Yeah, it is. The Jujutsu Kaisen, they did that
Don't get me started
Jujutsu
on that.
Kaisen and Vampire Survivors thing, but that's coming to everything. So I wasn't really.
Including your mobile
They're,
phones.
they're making a JJK Vampire Survivors in the style of Vampire
Basically.
Survivors.
Yep,
Huh. I mean, I like Vampire Survivors.
everybody does.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm like, but I'm also just generally skeptical of games. Games made from like TV movie franchises.
I would be rightfully so, I would say.
Some of the things that excited me at the PlayStation showcase was God of War, Wolverine, and I think that's it, really. Did you ever
Fair enough.
see these two trailers, the Marcus, the God of War trailer and the Wolverine trailer?
I did see. I saw trailers for both. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I watched the whole trailer, but I've seen parts of each trailer.
Goodness. Now, you got to help me out here. Hoop. I have said this many times on this podcast. I'm supposed to like Control. It is a woman. She can fly. She got superpowers. She can push people. I did not like Control. And I am looking at Control Resonant and it just looks drab. Like Manhattan, there's no life in the city of Manhattan in the year of our Lord 2026. What are we doing? It looks horrible. Like, but I know that you are excited for it. Where's this excitement coming from?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I loved Control. I liked how weird it was, especially like when you got into the lore. There's just like just random tidbits thrown in there. Like the idea is like there's a lot of like these objects in the world that they call like objects of power. They get possessed with like this dark energy, and then they just cause all sorts of chaos. Like this fridge in Control is like this fridge they got possessed, and the whole thing with the
really
fridge
interested
like,
until you said fridge.
well, it's like kind of goofy and quirky where it's like, oh, this fridge, you have to look at it. If you look away from the fridge, it'll kill you type vibes. So they had this soldier that was always in the room that had to stare at the fridge 24/7 until it got swapped out. Just like weird stuff like that. Sadly, I don't know if it'll have as many like weird things like that in Control Resonant, but it is kind of like the, hey, this is action, we're boxing, we're putting fist to face type beats. And I will say like a lot of the bosses and areas that they've shown do look very abstract and interesting to me. They have like this inception effect where like the wall becomes the floor and vice versa as a gameplay mechanic. So I think like technically it'll be a very interesting game for sure. Honestly, Jared, you might like it because I feel like it's going to hit a different beat than Control. So maybe it'll end up, appealing to you a little more. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. I think it's going to do pretty well, but we'll find out soon.
But like, just like you, one of the things I liked about Control were the items, and I felt like there weren't enough of the items and the lore of those items. It just wasn't hitting me. Like nothing really hit me enough where it should have, and I'm scared for this game because it seems like less of that, less of the good stuff that it hit me. So what am I paying $60 or $70 for this experience going to be? And then I know that the controllers
From
of this do
yeah,
a lot of other weird games. So I like the weirdness, but it just doesn't. There's something in it that just doesn't hit for me. And from what I've seen of it with the trailers, downtown Manhattan just looks like it's a city deserted. Like there are no cars, no people, no
yeah.
pigeons, no nothing.
Yeah, well, the I guess the concept for people that aren't aware is that so the place that we're talking about in the original control is called the oldest house. It's like this FBI building with all the objects and stuff under lock and key. The idea of control resonance is that the oldest house has spilled out into the real world, so it has like completely changed Manhattan. There's not like civilians and stuff walking around because it has like turned into this like topsy turvy supernatural world.
Mm-hmm.
From the trailers, it looks like the main focus is going to be like the combat and the gameplay, less so than the story. I think the story's still going to be there, but it's going to be mostly focused on the gameplay. So if the gameplay don't look interesting to you might be out of luck on Control Resonant because it looks like
Mm.
it's more action focused than weird story focused. But I don't know. I
Okay.
could be wrong. There could be some surprises.
So is there anything else that you want to talk about with the PlayStation? Because that was all that really excited me, I guess. But I
Yeah,
don't
those are
know.
the highlights. I was very hyped about God of War. I'm looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm. That
Um,
Laufey? Yeah.
Jared, I feel like it might be right up your alley because they talk
Oh,
about this world that they're in is like the world of magic, where all magic,
Mm-hmm.
starts and ends.
oh, I'm
So I
getting a
feel
God
like
of War. I'm
we're
definitely
gonna
get
see a lot of magic there. So
how because that's the only thing I need. How is that discourse looking? Because I see some of it, I'm sure you see more of it online. Like, how does that look for you? The discourse that God of War is now going to be a woman.
uh yeah, the discourse completely goes right over my head. I'm not worried about it. I feel like it's
Mm.
just like loser discourse. Like in real conversations, nobody's talking about this. Nobody's worried about playing as a woman. Like it's 2026, we're talking about
Yeah,
it.
like
So, we gotta keep
that's
it
been like I don't know. I hate it when I hate it when stuff like this happens. This because it happened with um the the I forget what the game was. Midnight
South of Midnight.
Summer
Mm.
South of Midnight. It happened with that game too. They were like, oh, no one wants to play as this little black girl, and it's like, yo, this is a great fucking game. Fuck all y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is one of those like manufactured outrages where people with the loudest voices are trying to like pretend like you should be mad about it when most people just don't really care.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So,
You
what
know.
about the Xbox showcase? I know you really enjoyed this one. What I
Yeah.
saw that was interesting, DeMarcus, was um,
Hmm.
let's see, of course, Crazy Taxi. That is the only game that
Man,
I am going to get. Man!
man, I never played Crazy Taxi, and it doesn't excite me.
Well, you
Like,
don't have any video game history. You're not steeped in the lore of Sega. Like,
who
what are we
just
talking
said he's
about?
never played Ocarina of Time?
Well, who
Whoa,
is
don't drag
not?
me into this.
um, yeah, that's a different story. But DeMarcus, you're my co-host. You're supposed to be better than this.
No, Crazy Taxi was not. I was like, this doesn't seem like a great game. I was
Also,
more Midnight Club, Need for Speed.
oh, okay, okay. I I've never played Midnight Club, but I do think
Jared, don't
that
make
you
me fucking crash out on this damn podcast.
DeMarcus,
Y'all
you
pissing me
only
off.
played 12 games from 30 years ago. Don't
And
start with me.
that's today. That is what I play now. I played hella games over the course of my career.
Well, a game from 30 years ago that you may like that's coming back is Spyro.
Hmm.
It's coming back.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they had a fun trailer at the Xbox showcase, but I know that I am most excited for Fable. It's coming
Let's
out in
go.
February, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fable. Let me tell you, Fable is
I
gonna
gotta
be
be
an all
honest,
timer
y'all.
for me. Oh no, hell no. What's
Oh
he about to say?
no.
I'm
Oh
not excited
no.
for Fable. I loved
Don't do this to
Fable.
me.
It was one of my most favorite Xbox games when I first got my Xbox and I played Fable 1, 2, 3. And
So what's
I
the
think
deal?
it went the same way as Assassin's Creed in that the games were too similar. They were exactly the same.
They
and
weren't exactly the same. Not even 1 and 2.
I wasn't like one and two. I played. I loved them. I played 3, and I was like, I'm not impressed. And so
First of
now,
all,
and I've seen the trailer for the new Fable game, and I'm like,
That's
like
crazy.
this looks
that is crazy.
like the same. This looks like the game. This looks like the game you put out 20 years ago. I could just go download the old Fable and have the same experience.
DeMarcus, you get on my nerves. First of all, why would, if you're in that world, like what are they going to do? Second of all, from 1 and 2 there's a time skip, from 2 and 3 there's a time skip. Third of all, there's different gameplay elements because you had the dog introduced in 2, the greatest character of all time. So
That
what
dog
are
did
you
not fucking matter
talking
in that
about?
game.
Don't
The
do that.
dog
Don't do
did
that to the
matter.
dog.
Don't.
The dog did
DeMarcus, you're
not
about to
fucking matter.
Can I delete you from this podcast episode between me and Hoop? Like, what?
If you delete me, you better delete Hoop too.
Whoa! I love Fable.
Yeah, like
But
now
I am excited for Spyro. I didn't know that was coming back. I didn't know that was
you're
coming
not
back.
excited for
Is
Spyro because you just heard about it.
Wait. Hold on. You're telling me you're excited for Spyro.
Exactly.
Spyro, I feel like is more similar on all 3 games than Fable is across the 3. And don't get me wrong, I'm excited for Spyro. I played the remastered trilogy that came out a couple years ago. I played all 3 again. I enjoyed it. I'm excited for the next one. But Fable looks completely different than
Thank you.
I feel like Spyro promises Spyro sets the bar lower, and so
you haven't even seen
easier
the
to
trailer.
enjoy.
You haven't.
I think in general, I'm just talking about like past Spyro games. Like Spyro has never been like, oh, we're gonna give you like this deep, rich story where your choices affect the world and affect your character and everything. And like Spyro's just like, hey, here's a platformer about dragons. Sometimes you got to chase a guy with an egg.
They aren't doing that this time because I know in the past when it was Fable 1, 2, and 3, when Peter Molyneux was head of the company, they were like, your choices affect the game. It was like Peter Molyneux loved those God games, so it was like a God game simulator. I don't think they're doing that for Fable. It's just a game, right? So far.
Yeah, I mean, like,
no.
So the way they've described it this time is they have a new take on this where it's not like your reputation, like your decisions do affect the game, but it's more on like a regional basis, it seems like. So you make a decision and it might become a permanent feature of a specific town or a region or something like that. But also you might have a specific reputation in one specific town, but you go to a new town and they don't know you. It's not like they got internet or nothing. So they don't know your history. So you can make your own reputation depending on what town you go to. So it's not kind of like, oh, in the original Fables, I know it's like you grow horns and then you're just bad. You're just a bad character depending on your actions. And this is not the same. Like they showed a 30-minute gameplay trailer earlier this week where like it was cool where like because there's some like nuance to it that I feel like I haven't seen before where oh you're rich and you buy all these properties and people respect you for that and they think you're an entrepreneur, but then like he went into a shop and one lady was like a humble lady and she was like, yeah, I don't really fuck with all the wealth you have, like eat the rich type shit. So she jacked the prices up on you, so the prices were like 80% more. She was like really disrespectful to you because you had that reputation of being wealthy. So it's one of those things where it's like not that you're all bad or all evil. People will treat you differently based off of like how they
perceive
correlate, how they see you. Yeah, 100%.
I like that. I like that part of it, and I think I just wanted more from that. Like once I got to like in the first Fable, it's like, oh, your decisions, because that was the whole thing that Fable sold. It was like your decisions affect the world.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, dope. I want to be able to like change the game based on what I do in the game.
Yeah.
And I think like as I played through the Fable titles, I was like, I'm not seeing enough of this.
Yeah.
Like it only affects how I look and how people react to me, and like the main gameplay, like the main storyline doesn't change at all.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be like, oh, like instead of, like, oh, I get this request to go save this kid from the bandits, I can choose to join the bandits and now we can go take over that town. Like I want that level of choice and consequence.
Yeah, I think, well, I don't know how grand or how like, big a lot of the consequences will play out, but even they show like a random thing where like you walk into this town. It wasn't a quest, but like these people approach you and they're like, "Hey, we got an issue. We know you're a hero. We want you to help figure it out. There's a pig. There's a big festival coming up. I need to kill this pig." And the little boy's like, "No, we can't kill the pig. Everybody loves him." And it turns out the pig is talking, and the pig is like, "Hey, I'm chill. Like, don't kill me." And apparently, if you kill the pig, it like changes the town and everything. But if you save the pig, you have a different outcome. And like they show like he saved the pig, and you could see like there was a statue of the pig in the middle of the town. There was like a little door on the bigger door, like a pig specific door for him to go into the tavern and stuff. So like the town was built around this pig. So maybe if you killed it, the town will rebel because they were like, "Hey, we all fucked with Winston the pig or whatever his name was." So I'm curious. Like, I think you're gonna get what you're asking for, but I think the fact that they keep a lot of the decisions on a smaller scale, it'll be easier to feel, right? Like if you keep going to this town and you see the repercussions, it doesn't have to like get messy by affecting the overall story 100% of the time. I hope there are some, main story consequences as well, but we'll see.
Yeah, like let me become the bandit leader and like take over the world. And now I'm like the evil sorcerer that lives in a tower.
Maybe
Let me become the big bad guy. That's the kind of
You just want
control
to
I
be
want.
evil.
Anyway,
let me ask
that's
you.
what I'm getting.
Jerry, I think this is where your thing is mine.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to say evil.
Tell me more about the Spyro game.
No.
What are they doing with Spyro?
Hold on.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Hold on. Has to convince you to play this game next February.
This is gonna be a one. I'm not gonna get it when it comes out. I don't get mini games when they come out, but I'll when it shows up in the PlayStation Store, the Xbox Store, whatever, I'll get it then.
Yeah, it's gonna be available everywhere.
I mean, sure, but like not just in the PlayStation Store when I can play it for free with my subscription.
Oh, okay.
Is it Game Pass eligible day one?
It is Game Pass if you have it.
Oh, do you have Game Pass?
I'll buy it again. I don't have the Game Pass on Xbox. I just haven't been playing it lately, but I'll buy it.
Yeah, you could just do it for a month, see if you like it, and if so, just bang through the game.
Maybe
in a month or two.
I'll wait for it. Wait for it to go on sale for $30. Then I'll buy it.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Hoop, is there anything else that we want to talk about Xbox showcase? I know you really like this one, and you were there, right?
Yeah. I was there in spirit.
Oh, Spyro.
Oh yeah, he did ask about. To be fair, we don't know a lot about Spyro. They just announced that it's coming. It's coming next year. This is Spyro 4, and I think this is going to be good. It's the same people that did Crash Bandicoot 4, which was really good. My fiance was very nostalgic for Crash Bandicoot, and she loved the new one. So I think it'll probably serve Spyro fans well. So
yeah. All they gave us was a trailer, and Xbox Showcase,
very short gameplay.
Trailer. They don't talk in between. It's just trailer without the fluff. All right. Yeah. Well, you were at the Xbox Showcase, right?
I was there in spirit. I was trolling in my Discord. I was watching with a buddy of mine on the Crossplay Conversations podcast. I have another co-host. I went down to Tacoma to go watch in person with him. I missed out on a free Xbox apparently, because apparently they gave everybody free anniversary Xboxes. What I will say is they're doing a Xbox Fan Fest in Seattle at some point this year. I'm gonna go to that, and I'm gonna see what free stuff I can get. So stay tuned.
They're not doing that free Xbox again.
We'll see. It's Seattle. Microsoft is here, so hopefully I don't need a free Xbox, but I need something. I want something.
If you go, since you don't need it, if you go and you get the free Xbox, send it to me, please.
We'll see about
that.
The one, right?
Yeah, I'm way behind on Xbox. Let me, help me, Coop.
Help me. Okay, so seeing the showcase, learning what we know, what do you see will be Game of the Year contenders for the second half of 2026?
For this second half, it's hard. It's kind of hard to see, because a lot of the stuff we saw, I think, were the big ones for next year. We started to see a lot of the stage set for 2027. For this year, Game of the Years, we already talked about a couple of them. Control Resident will be big. Wolverine. I think de facto will be in consideration at the very least.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
nomination.
yeah, the problem is there's just not that many slots for Game of the Year nominations, and I feel like the first half of this year was already so strong that we'll see what takes up a slot um, in this next half. But yeah, I think Wolverine, Control Resonance are going to be the big ones. There'll probably be some surprise hits as well, but nothing that I feel like for sure can stand up to what we've gotten so far.
Mm. So you don't think that? Well, you don't know. Uh, Ocarina of Time, is it going to come out too late to be in
Oh, that's
consideration?
a good point.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be in consideration. That's another one. That's like the video game equivalent of Oscar bait. Even if it's
Yeah.
a remake, a 1-to-1 remake, people are going to be slobbering all over it. A Game of the Year immediately clap. It's kind of like the Nintendo is the video game equivalent of Kendrick just opened his mouth, somebody hand him a Grammy right
Mm-hmm.
now. It's like Nintendo just opened their mouth, somebody hand them a Game of the Year award trophy right now. Type beat. I mean, I think it's going to be good. Ocarina, from everything
It's
I've
going
heard,
to be
is one of
good.
the greatest games of all time.
Yeah,
Right. I think
definitely is.
the only thing that might put it in danger is if they change a little bit too much of the original formula, because people
Mm-hmm.
kind of hold it to such a high standard. If they modernize some features that people, still want in there or what have you, then that might be a problem. But Nintendo's pretty good about being faithful to their beloved IP.
Yeah. So am I the only one that played it? DeMarcus, have you played Ocarina of Time?
Yeah, I played Ocarina of Time. I
Okay,
never beaten
good.
it, but I played
Have I
it.
beaten it? Because I remember I would play it all the time at my cousin's house on their big screen TV that had the big back. and
Golly.
I remember those.
I played that all the time. All right. Thank you so much. One final question. How much are you paying for GTA 6? What is your
I'll
limit?
play whatever I need to.
Oh,
My limit,
Yeah.
literally, probably my limit is probably $100. I'll pay
you
Okay.
think
I thought you were
that
gonna go
GT
200.
I
two
thought you was gonna go
hundred.
to because you think it's gonna be $100? I
It'll
think it's gonna be
honestly, it'll probably be
120.
$80. No,
I think
no,
it's
it's not
gonna
gonna
be
be 120.
120.
It's not gonna be. It's gonna be maybe the special edition where you get like a million GTA bucks will be 120.
you so you
This is
think
how I see it.
online it's gonna be day one?
Online won't be day one, but they'll say, "Hey, we'll give this to you. If you will get this when online launches a month later or whatever."
Mm-hmm.
If I had to guess, GTA will probably release at around $70 or $80. Special edition will probably be 100 to 120. Just because I feel like they don't need to price out any of their potential buyers with
Mm-hmm.
how tough times are. $120 is just like, if you got a struggling mom out there trying to get her
Mm-hmm.
kid a game for Christmas, $120 might be a little too much.
Yeah.
We can scrape together 80 at max and make it happen, 80, 70. But and they want literally everybody wants access to this game. It's not like a low amount of people that want to play that. Everybody wants access. Give everybody access, and then it's like drugs, right? You give the first
Mm-hmm.
one, give them a little discount, give it to them free, and
First
then
taste is
online's
free.
going to
Yeah.
drop, and people are going to be spending their entire lives online. Their whole paychecks, people are going to be buying these damn shark cards or whatever. So
Mm.
they're gonna get it to you one way or
Nah,
another.
I
I thought
think
you would say more, Hoop, because I
yeah.
remember the last time we had you on, you were saying like you invest in the gaming industry, you want to make sure the game makers get
You gotta
paid.
switch too.
You will pay whatever very similarly, you will pay what's asked for a lot of these
Wait,
games.
wait, wait.
Because
And when that
hold
was
on,
on your
Oh,
let
good
me land, let
because
me land.
because
hold on, hold on,
because
hold on.
because because
Let him cook. Let the
Let me
records
land.
cook.
Because I remember we were talking about games being $80, and I was like, that's fucking insane. I'm not paying $80 for a game. And you were like, look, I'm getting 100 hours of gameplay. That's like $1 an hour, 20 cents a minute or something like that. And I was like, I don't know, man. And you had me. after I thought about it later, you had convinced me a little bit. It was just like that does make sense. This is 100 hours of entertainment. If I'm paying $100 for it, it's $1 an hour. That's not bad. That's not bad. And now you're not walking it back. You're not walking it back at all. It's just not what I expected. It's just not what I expected.
Yeah, I'd say games have been $60 since from when I was like a kid. PlayStation 2 games were like about $50, $60, and it hasn't moved much from that. So 80, I feel like it's not that crazy of inflation considering where we are in video games. 120 for me personally, I just feel like, first of all, I do want developers to get paid and everything. Rockstar and Take-Two have more money than God, right? This game probably costed like $1 billion to develop. They're not short on any money. They do not need my money to stay afloat. All right. So I'm not worried about their success at all. Whether I buy the game or not, they're gonna be. I got Take-Two stock. I'm ready to get paid because of GTA.
Really?
I could probably buy GTA. By the time it comes out, I'll let the stock go up, sell my stock, and then buy GTA with the stock that I sold.
With the
yeah, but
payout.
200. I'm not paying $200 in 2026. Anything over $100 is too much for me. Just because there's so many good games. Like there's just a surplus of games. I got a backlog that will last me years. I could go play Baldur's Gate 3 a second time if I wanted to.
So the game is 120. Do you skip out on the GTA 6 experience, being a video game connoisseur that you are?
Or do you reluctantly play the $120? Do you suck your teeth and buy it?
Look, if it's $120, I'm gonna suck my teeth and buy it. But there will absolutely be an episode of PlayerPlayer podcast, 60 minutes of me ranting about how this thing is $120.
What platform are you buying it on?
Happen. Well, I wish I could buy it on PC, but since it's not on PC, I'll probably buy it on PS5 because Arsene and I share a library. So it's discounted in a way.
So why don't y'all just split it? Yeah, if it's 120 or even if it's $200 a piece.
I mean, we'll split it. It's about the principle of it.
Over 200 hours of gameplay out of it.
I mean, you are correct. I'm just talking about for the average person, and I'm just saying if none of
are we not average people? What are we?
I mean, we are average people.
We get a podcast mic, and now we're above the masses.
I'm just saying for people that don't have their PS accounts linked, if you're actually paying $100, I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, I'll pay $1,000 because I'm really paying $500 because we're splitting it. Like people go like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm paying $1,000. So I'm just talking from the perspective of if they're charging 120, that means they're trying to say something with their price tag. And I don't think they should be saying all that. Like GTA will be good.
Yeah.
But $120, we've never seen that before. Like would I pay $120 for Elden Ring? Honestly, maybe, but any other game, I don't know.
You're not putting your money where your mouth is, man.
But Elden Ring is truly the greatest game of all time to me. And to be honest, with all the hype, I don't know if GTA is going to get there for me personally. So we'll see.
You got to put your money where your mouth is, brother.
Yeah.
I'll be back on.
You don't want to pay $120. Don't pay it, and then they'll make it cheaper.
That works for any game.
Stand together.
That works for any game except GTA, brother.
Yeah,
they've already sold like 100 million copies. I'm sure they have already like baked that into the forecast. Pre-orders are probably going to break the internet that they drop. So my sales. This is not like everybody should go out and vote type thing. My sale legit.
Everything is that
in this case. No.
In the capitalist society we live in, everything, your dollar is a vote. Every time you spend money, it is a vote.
I would literally say it's easier to convince somebody to go out and vote than it is to get them to stop buying GTA. Probably.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
Yeah. That is a good answer, Hoop. I knew you would get it for 120. I'll even say you'll get it for 150. But
damn,
I think he would pay 160. He won't pay 200. I agree that he won't pay 200, but he'll pay 160 for this game.
160? Hell no.
Oh,
150.
So when we asked you what was your upper limit before, and you was like, "Oh, I don't know."
Yeah, I
wait. Didn't I say 120?
I don't know.
What was my upper limit?
You said $80, and that's a lie and a half, child.
No, I said I think it's gonna be $80.
Okay,
but I asked what your upper limit was because I don't think it's gonna be $80. I think it's gonna be a $120 a standard edition. $200.
What if it was $150? What if it was $150?
No, $150. 150 is too much, man. Like, what are we
130.
even doing? 130. I feel like 120. Like, make once you get to things that, like, when I'm talking about a pair of sneakers or something like that, some shit that's like an actual investment. And this GTA, it just doesn't seem right. But we're
Mm.
this is clown work. I can say I'll pay 500. It's not going to be 500. I don't need to worry about that. I think it's going to be 80. I'll come back on this podcast after it drops, after I play it. I'll give you my review of the game and I'll do my victory lap that it's like $80 or $70.
I wanted
don't
to
think
come
it
out
would
and
be
be $135 and you have to buy it so I can laugh. That's what I
Yeah.
want.
I
I
don't think
will
I don't think the standard dish is going to be less than
if
$100.
if it's over $100, I will come back on this podcast and read whatever conciliatory statement y'all want me to read by y'all 100%,
All right. We will
because it's
hold you
not
to
happening.
it and
Deal.
we will be ready to clip those clips. All right. Is there anything else that anybody wants to talk about regarding video game of the year, their prediction, or anything else concerning?
Not about
All right.
that stuff.
I don't
Well,
think
if
so.
that is done, Hoop, let's move on to these 17 questions. These are questions that are going to be around this podcast, our previous podcast. It's going to be, questions that we have asked all of our guests. And you did something like this on your episode 2 years ago. It wasn't really fleshed out as well as it is now, but we are going to do our 17 questions. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. Number one, what superpower would you have if you could have superpowers?
I probably want to teleport. That seems dope.
Where are you trying to go?
Quick travel. So I'm literally anywhere. I'm watching all these food videos about, oh yeah, this place has the best burger, this place has the best whatever. I'm just going to all those food spots, eating real quick, headed back home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go to Japan, visit the places I'm driving around in Forza Horizon.
And deliver food in Japan.
Yeah.
Okay, Professor X or Magneto?
I'll do Professor X. I rock with Professor
God.
X.
He doesn't read the comic books. I forgot.
I mean, it depends on which version of Magneto we're talking about, but Professor X, safe choice.
Okay. Well, not that safe. He's kind of a horrible. Okay. Favorite black playable character in video games?
That's a tough one. Honestly, I think I will go Colt from Deathloop, because despite people not loving that game, I actually did like it. But I would say Barrett is a close second. Barrett from
I
Final
love
Fantasy is a
Barrett.
close second.
His muscles. Okay. You only pick one for the rest of your life. Only one. Do you pick PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo? And you have to watch everybody else play the other games. You cannot play those other consoles. Period.
I think PlayStation is a safe pick here. PlayStation, as much as I have some favorite franchises on Xbox, PlayStation has the most unique first parties, and it has all the third parties. So easy choice.
What game deserves a second chance from players? Don't say Blueprints.
I mean, Blueprints, fire.
Never played that again.
Go with kind of a deep cut. I will go a little game called Prey, made by Arcane. It's like you're on a spaceship, and it's all about like these like mimics that can imitate objects, have infested the space station. So you never really know where the enemy is. They could be imitating a coffee cup or whatever. It's a really fun game, and I feel like it didn't get enough love when it first came out.
Okay. We didn't get to talk about this. I did want to talk about this more, but I'm gonna ask this question. You get isekai into a lit RPG. What's the first skill that you train?
Damn. That's tough. I'm gonna have to say, I guess I'm gonna go basic. I'm gonna say strength, because after reading Dungeon Crawler Carl, you know, intelligence, dexterity, all that's nice, but I can't have my ass getting beat if I'm in a sticky situation. I need to be able to protect myself early on. So I'm going strength to start.
What's your next little RPG that you're gonna read?
My co-host Arsene, who was on this podcast, told me about Discount Dan
Discount
on our last podcast. So
Yeah.
he gave me the pitch, and it was pretty funny. I'll give that a try.
Counter. I did not like Discount Dan.
That's the one where like he finds another world in like the back of the mall or
That's
something.
Backrooms, ain't
Yeah,
it?
the back.
I mean, maybe he
rooms,
does
yeah.
find it at the back of the mall.
Yeah, I did not like. Like I'm about 50% through. I just couldn't get through it.
Okay, I'm having conflicted opinions. I'm gonna have to do some more research.
The one I recommend to everybody is Chrysalis. It's by
Chrysalis,
first of all,
okay.
it's by the same people, Sound Boost Studio, that does
Ooh,
Dungeon Crawler Carl. And I've listened to a lot of these since then, and no other studio comes close. So
all right.
if
Say
you like
less.
multiple voices that sound like multiple voices instead of one voice draining on for every character, go Sound Boost Studio, because I'm doing another Sound Boost Studio now, and it is amazing. But you have to do Chrysalis. Do
Okay, you might
Chrysalis,
have just sold me
please.
on that.
Yeah, just it's about an ant. I'm gonna tell you now, he does not talk to anybody for the first 75 chapters of the book, but it's
Okay, you might have
still
lost me there.
amazing. No, it's still
Yeah.
amazing.
It's not bad. I'm listening to the audiobook. It's not bad. That
Okay.
he doesn't talk to anybody. He doesn't talk to any other characters. There's like a voice of God or something that he like communicates with. So
Okay.
it's not bad. Like that
Okay.
threw me too. I was like, he don't talk to nobody. I was like, what are we doing then? I was skeptical as well, but it's not bad.
Yeah. And
Okay, I'll
where
keep my eyes
Chrysalis
out.
goes over the next 8 books is amazing. But counter offer for Discount Dan, I cannot get through it. Chrysalis.
Okay.
Chrysalis. All right. One game everybody loves, but you can get into. You cannot get into.
I can't get into. Dang, this is tough. Oh, how about Kingdom Hearts 3? People gas that up. We talked about it already. I'm a hater on Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah. I think that people try to justify the wait with their love for it, but
They do.
you don't ever see
Some cost fallacy.
you don't ever see clips of Kingdom Hearts 3. It's just Kingdom Hearts 2 to this day.
Yeah.
Most underrated game of the last 5 years. What is it?
Most underrated game of the last 5 years. I think this sneaks into the last 5 years. Psychonauts 2. I love Psychonauts 2. It was up for Game of the Year contender, but I feel like just people do not give it the love that it deserves, especially Mental Health Awareness Month. It just, delves into a lot of mental health topics. Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. My bad. See, Jared, you're talking about is replacing Pride Month. I can't even get the name right, so you don't got nothing to worry about in terms of replacing Pride Month. But yeah, Psychonauts 2 is really underrated. I love it. I hope more people will play it eventually.
There are mental health things in Psychonauts 2?
Yeah, it's a lot about mental health.
The whole thing is like a mental health. It's like a low-key mental health game.
Yeah, you're going into people's minds and dealing with their trauma.
Yeah, I've never played a Psychonauts game.
That's great.
I played like a few seconds of one. Yeah.
A few. Okay, great.
A few seconds is crazy.
It is.
I was at the mall, bro. I was at the game store. I had to play it on the thing. I was like,
they
it's
don't
time to
even
go. And I was
literally.
all right.
Literally a few seconds ago. My mom said I couldn't do that because people be having their germs on their controllers. So
I'm gonna wash my damn hands.
Best video game soundtrack of all time.
Oh God, man. The easy answer, I guess, is Final Fantasy VII. I mean, it's
Original?
timeless. Original, yeah. Has some timeless tracks on it. I'm trying to think. I like a soundtrack of this game called Chained Echoes. That's another underrated, one of the best RPGs of the last 5 years. Underrated indie RPG.
Echoes.
Yeah, it's like pixel art and stuff. So if you're not into that, then it's not going to hit for you. But it's a fantastic JRPG, and the soundtrack is really good in my opinion. I got the vinyl.
Now I'm playing Octopath Traveler. About 20 hours in that game, so I do like those pickle arts.
Similar vibes.
As an aside, DeMarcus, Have
That's
you
me.
heard I Still Believe from The Legend of Dragoon yet?
I'm not. I just made it to disc 3 yesterday, so I'm almost there.
Putting in the
Okay.
work.
Okay. This is a game that DeMarcus has played 4 times. I know he played
This is
it
only my
once.
third playthrough. Don't do that.
You played it in college because you had my copy in college. You played
Yes,
it before, and this
I
is
have
your.
played it before.
I
Yeah,
thought you played it after college. So this
this
is
is
the
the
after
third playthrough.
college.
This is the
Okay.
third playthrough.
He's played it 3 times, and this is a song that is unskippable in the game. DeMarcus has not heard this song, doesn't know what this song
I
is.
don't remember this song. I don't remember this song.
Yeah, now
It did not stand out.
yeah,
Hmm.
it was like song of the year for in Japan for like 7 years. What is a game you think people misunderstood?
Let me think. Probably, honestly, I know it got a lot of accolades, but especially because of your comments, blueprints. All right, people. I
Oh
see the
God.
mainstream audience talking about, "Oh, this is boring. This is you're not doing anything X, Y, and Z." Actually, put your thinking caps on for a few seconds. How about you? How about you guys like just use a little bit of critical thinking? We don't need all this ball and gun nonsense that the mainstream is talking about. Let's play a thinky game for a second. Blueprints is a damn masterpiece. Stop playing with me.
Blueprints or
Blue
blueprints?
Blueprints
blueprints.
or the little blue
Like
BITCH, that's what I call it. This is
mm,
a game about this guy who was a prince or something from the red and the blue families, and
Hmm.
his family's trying to get the crown, and he goes to a mansion and it's haunted or whatever. Anyway, don't do
see,
it because you'll
bro don't
have
even
to
know the
be
lore. He
doing.
just gave the most wrong explanation.
I watched the video a year ago. Um,
And
don't
y'all are
do it.
saying blueprints as in royalty.
Yes,
Yeah,
blueprints as in royalty.
it's a
Don't
double
play it.
entendre.
Okay.
Don't play it because you have to do square roots in the game. You have to do all these memory puzzles. It's not fun. And the only reason I
It's
played is
literally like the
because I
square root of 12.
listened. What'd you say?
Which is wait.
Wait, not square root of 12, 16, 16.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
yeah, that's 4. That's pretty
There we
anyway,
easy.
go. There we go.
anyway, um, I only play it because I listened to the PlayStation, not PlayStation, the PlayerPlayer podcast, and I said that they talk about it for 3 weeks. I'm gonna play it. They talked
Gas.
about it for 3 weeks. I played it. Still, just like I knew, the stupidest game in all of video game history. Very dumb. I don't understand why that would even be on anybody's tongues. That's
That whole
that's
rant
not
right
a
there just proved my
mathematician.
point. That is the perfect answer.
Anyway, Demarcus, don't play it, even though it's free on the. No, is it free or is it still $20?
I'm
It's on
seeing
Game
it's
Pass.
$30 on Steam right now.
$30.
They should be charging 40. They should be charging 40. Is that good? Stop
This is a
playing with me.
mobile game, DeMarcus. It has those
Not a
screenshot.
mobile game.
It has those screenshot graphics. You can only go in one room at a time. Nothing moves in the room, and
Bro
then
wants to be
you're
in 3
doing
rooms
math
at one
puzzles.
time. Explain that. What's the next question? Stop
The next question
disrespecting
is,
my game.
um, the last episode you were on 2 years ago was what anime should a first time viewer watch? And I'm going to see if you changed it. So, what is the best anime for a first time viewer?
I don't remember what I said. I might have said Hunter x Hunter or something like that. Um, I honestly don't remember what my answer is, but my new answer is Jujutsu Kaisen, the one to rule them all. This shit, I just did a whole rewatch with Amanda. This shit is peak. I don't care. I see some head shaking back there from
He's
the
shaking
first
in
season.
agreement.
Oh, in agreement. Oh, thank
Yeah.
God, because I didn't
I'm
want to have to
shaking in
defend myself
disagreement.
2 questions in a row. Okay, so yeah, you
I
don't
was I was
that
I
that
was
don't
also
matter.
disagreeing.
Oh,
Oh, here we
really?
go. Here we go. There's a lot that goes on. So for a first time, viewer, it might get confusing with all the rules and stuff. But I do feel like second time watching it, if you're really locked in, there's a lot of like story and there's a lot of like world building that actually makes sense. But you kind of have to lock in. I would say if you're an adult and you're watching it for the first time,
Don't
you're gonna
do
be
that.
fine.
Don't do that.
I have a buddy our son's like childhood best friend. He's watching it for the first time. He's locked in. He's following. We're good. If you're a child, then just watch My Hero Academia.
Don't do
It's
that.
fun. It's finished, which is another big one, and it has a lull in the middle, but the ending is strong. I don't think it had ended last time I was on the podcast. I really enjoyed the
No.
ending, even
Let
though it
me
had a weak
let
middle.
me let me ask you, what does Amanda think about Jujutsu Kaisen? Are you
She loves
are
it.
y'all up to date on it?
We're up to date. We're up to date. She loves it, especially the most recent season. Like it had a Kill Bill reference. She loves Kill Bill. Like they're doing a lot of stuff in there artistically with the animation and the movie references and stuff like that. That I feel like a lot of anime doesn't do. A lot of times you're just kind of like what you see is what you get. You get a couple fights, but the studio that makes Jujutsu Kaisen, they did this with Chainsaw Man as well. They take a lot of inspiration from other works, other popular works, movies, X, Y, and Z, and kind of like integrate it into the way that the show is animated. So there's a level of appreciation there that I feel like is not in all anime. Amanda's a big fan, especially after the second rewatch.
I wholeheartedly disagree with you. You have to have an engineering
That's fine.
degree to
Hmm.
appreciate Jujutsu Kaisen, and that's not from
That's
me.
fine.
That's from the manga creator. Because I read the manga, and he said you got to have an engineering degree to understand how these powers work. We had a whole episode on it, and I don't know. It's just it's getting to that point in the series. Of course, the first half of the series was amazing, but now we're on
It
the
was.
second half of the series. It's really gonna start getting super confusing. Super a whole episode of them in a room and they're just explaining the rules of something. It's gonna be like
It was a
that for
great
the rest of
episode.
the series. It was so dumb.
Well, I do have an engineering degree, so maybe that's the disconnect here. Maybe that's the disconnect.
Maybe.
Hoop said, "I actually am a rocket scientist."
Yeah,
So
exactly. Put your glasses up. Yeah,
But Demarcus, why I didn't know that you also have similar feelings that I have about Jujutsu Kaisen, or
it's a great anime. I love it. It's just not for a first time anime person. Like
that's fair.
that's my only thing. Like it is too deep. It is too confusing. There's too much going on. That is not for a first time anime watcher. No.
That's fair. That's fair.
yeah. Monster would be better than Jujutsu Kaisen, and Monster was
Oh,
horrible.
come on. First of
Okay.
all, I'm not getting into it. I'm not getting into it.
If you could only play one game for the rest of your life, what is it?
Mm, honestly, this answer will finally make you happy, Jared. I'd probably say Baldur's Gate 3.
Mm,
There's a lot of depth in that game. You can do a lot of playthroughs, have a lot of different variation on what you're doing. You can focus on different paths. I could probably put a decent amount of hours in there and never get bored.
yeah.
So I'll pick Baldur's Gate 3.
And then there are all the little mods that you can do. So if
Yeah,
you
that
could
too.
if you could erase so Demarcus, you need to play it. If you could erase one gaming discourse from the internet forever, what would it be?
Um, any discourse around games being woke or something like that, it's just like woke. Nobody knows what woke means. Sometimes it means having a woman in there. Sometimes it means having a person of color in there, or having like two LGBT people kissing. Like it's just the goalposts moving all the time. Sometimes even talking about mental health or having a less violent story as well. It's just like rage bait at this point. There's no
Yeah,
good value in the woke conversation, and it's just a waste of my time to even hear that. So I would love to
yeah,
erase it.
right. Nobody knows what woke means once white people started using the word. Because when
Yeah,
black people had the
exactly.
word, we knew exactly what it meant. Now white people use it for whatever they don't like. Who was your favorite black superhero?
Man, uh, I haven't been tapped into this one for a while, but Static Shock is still kind of like the homie in terms of like very unique. Um, I still feel like the way that they portrayed him in that OG cartoon growing up was like very, it wasn't 100% accurate in terms of black culture, but at least like I feel like the music, some of the vernacular they use, all that stuff kind of lined up. So I felt like a kinship with Static Shock. So I'll go with Static Shock, even though there are some more modern ones that I enjoy.
Yeah, you could tell they were being constrained by kids WB, but it was still
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
They're
it was
still
still.
solid for what they could
Mhm.
do.
Yeah, it was still ran
Mhm.
by a black person. That's a show runner. So cool. Who is your favorite black character? Who is in black? And
Who
in the
is your
past,
favorite
they
black
said
character?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Hmm.
Panthro, Skeeter from Doug. Who's your favorite black character? Who is in black?
Who is my favorite black character that isn't black? I'm trying to think. There's somebody on the tip of my tongue, but I can't envision who it is. Oh my god.
They said Lex Luthor from the.
Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. It's Piccolo. That's who I was thinking about. Piccolo.
Mm.
Piccolo is him. That's
Yeah.
he's
Solid
not the
choice.
father,
Solid
but he was
choice.
the man who stepped up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that saying is.
He wasn't.
Piccolo's
He wasn't Gohan's dad. He was the dad that stepped
exactly,
up.
yeah.
um,
Mm.
we all watch Invincible. Do we think Battle Cat is black?
Oh,
Yeah, I think so.
potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that.
Okay, final question. Who is your favorite rapper turned actor?
Rapper turned actor. I'm trying to even think.
Queen
Who's
Latifah, Tupac,
Will
Ludacris.
Smith,
mm,
DMX,
I'm trying to think.
Kendrick.
Honestly, I think the answer is probably Donald Glover. Um,
Mm.
that's probably the one person who I feel like I really was into his music, and
Hmm.
then when he started to do shows, I was really really into the shows as well. I really
I can
like
see
Mr. and Mrs. Smith. That shit I felt cracked me up sometimes, and also was just like a really like great display of like relationships and stuff like that.
that.
Donald Glover is him. I'll admit that.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Mr.
I can
Mrs.
see you.
Oh, go
I can
ahead.
see you really being into Childish Gambino's early stuff.
Yeah, growing up, yeah, I was one of those. Yeah, yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith was really good. It was much better. I actually saw a screener for a year before it aired, and it was much
Oh, look
better.
at you.
And has anybody ever told you that you look like Donald Glover a little bit?
Yeah, I
Mm.
get that. I think I got that like 2 weeks ago. I get it all the time,
You
literally all the
Smith.
time.
Really?
You
I know
Yeah.
that.
his
I know that
cousin
when
on
you
the mama
started your
side.
job. Oh, go ahead, Demarcus.
Oh, I was just like, you look like his cousin on the mama side.
I know that when you started your job, you said that somebody came up to you and said, "Are you Donald Glover?" So
Yeah, I've had that probably 50 different strangers. I don't know if y'all know WWE superstar Xavier Woods. I was
Hmm.
talking to him one time. He told me I look like Donald Glover. Literally everybody. So
oh,
Damn.
do you know Xavier Woods?
no, I just saw him one time randomly, like when I was at a convention. I was like, "Oh, hey, like I'm a big fan." He was like, you look like Donald Glover." I'm like, I know, I get that all the time.
you
Well,
should cosplay Donald Glover. That should be like your costume.
Honestly, Halloween costume and yeah, I guess I could.
yeah, yeah. Well, this is the end of our show. You were an amazing guest, as you have been before. Thank you so much. And I just want to say, your podcast has inspired us to do great things. When it comes to interviewing people, when it comes to conversations. I love how you actually um, lead Arson, and how Arson leads you. And I really try to put a lot of what y'all do in y'all podcast on my show. But your insight, your intelligence, and your wisdom on the topics that you are talking about is very admirable.
Hmm.
So just thank you for being you, and continue. And it's much success to you in the future. And you got to put your show on YouTube. It's very simple, very, very easy. But yeah, just thank you for being
Yeah, we'll get there. Yeah, I appreciate you guys having me. It's always fun to kind of chop it up on here. I like conversation just flows on this
here.
podcast. It's never hard, never difficult to be here. So I appreciate that. And yeah, thank you for the kind words. We try and do our best over there at Player Player. Um, Even though we both have very busy lives, our son has
Yeah.
two whole ass kids to take care of. I'm glad you enjoy it.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of. I know that one day DeMarcus is going to have a bean in the oven because he's currently living in sin. So, yeah,
Hey,
I'm always scared of it. I don't know what I'm going
you
to do.
gotta you gotta use your sins, man. Jesus ain't die for nothing.
hmm Yeah.
you may
Well,
you may have to come on and co-host an episode one day, and I gotta
I got
find.
you. I told you once GTA comes out, bring me back on. We'll have a discussion about it.
I
Okay,
bet.
okay, we will. All right, DeMarcus. Any final words?
Yeah, I didn't mention this earlier, but I was on the White People Can't Save You podcast that also happened this week, so keep an ear out for that. We're going to be talking about Street Ballers, the movie Street Ballers.
Okay.
And as far as this episode, you guys have given me like a lot of exciting games to look into, to look forward to, and and like Jared said earlier, I'm not as plugged into game news as I used to be. Back when like E3 was a thing, that was my main game outlet. I don't want to watch 5 different showcases. I don't.
Yeah.
So
Anymore.
hmm?
Anymore.
Well, when it was E3, it was one showcase. I saw everything, and that was it.
One showcase for the week. That's what you're talking about?
No, E3 we would just have here's everything that's coming out. It's like the one thing. Everything will be at E3, right?
I mean, yeah, E3 lasted like a week though. So
I mean, sure.
E3
Yes,
lasted
it
a
did.
week.
Yes, yes.
I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from.
Everything was in one place. I turn on G4 TV.
Yeah,
They show me everything I need to know.
that's true.
Okay. So okay.
And whether I watched it over the course of a week or just one day, I saw everything I needed to see.
Okay.
But yeah, so this was really, I love this episode because or these episodes that we do about games, because it gives me all the games that I need to like check out, look into. I don't think I'm gonna check out Blueprints, but
don't.
Damn it! Come on, man.
You will be up.
I mean, I looked it up and then like $40, and then like for a game that I could play on my phone.
Okay, hold on. Anybody listening to this podcast, if you decide to go check out Blueprints and you actually like it, please DM me, contact me so I can have text proof that Jardo and DeMarcus, I get you making your decisions in real time. I get that. Jardo is over here, implementing seeds of doubts into people's minds. Let people make their own decisions. How about that? Damn, spread the hate. What's going on now?
DeMarcus is his
Don't want people to know about men's mental health awareness. You don't want people to know about nothing.
Right, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Mr.
Great games are coming out. Great video games. That's the message.
Dr. Hoopenstein, the Hoop Master, the 2026 NBA World Champion. Where can they find you on the internet? They want to get to know more about you.
Yeah, I'm the Hoop Man, where the E is a 3 on Blue Sky, Instagram. I have a website, can'tpause.com, which is actually a Substack. If you're interested in learning about like indie games or anything like that, you can just subscribe to the newsletter. My posts will come out. I will probably start posting about my YouTube videos as well, where I do try and condense a lot of these showcases and stuff specifically for indie games into a quick video or what have you. So go subscribe to can'tpause.com, the newsletter, and you will have, semi-frequent updates directly in your inbox.
And your podcast with Arson?
I mean, we've been talking about it all episode, but shout out PlayerPlayer as always. PlayerPlayer, a video game podcast on all podcast platforms. Go check it out. We're always shooting this shit over there, so it's a good time every week.
I think there's another right?
Another and you want another podcast, Crossplay Conversations?
Yeah.
How much video games do you guys want to hear about? Right?
Give me everything.
PlayerPlayer, a video game podcast. Crossplay Conversations, a video game podcast with my 2 other co-hosts that I met online talking about video games, just like I'm talking about right now. This one's a little less frequent, bi-weekly, so every 2 weeks, maybe every month starting soon. We kind of do like a roundup of all the big indie games. More formal than Arson and I's chats, but it's still some good information.
We didn't get to talk. I want to talk about so much stuff like
y'all. This means we got to have another episode. We got to have you back.
Have me back on
again and again.
Yeah, we got to have you covered. We have you covered. We are ready out of time. Okay, guys, thank you so much Follow Hoopster on everything. Congratulate him for winning the NBA championship. And we will see you next time on Black Geek Energy. Bye.
And I'm assuming we mean the Knicks winning the NBA championship, and you're a Knicks fan.
I'm not a Knicks fan. I have no clue why he's been
Why
saying
does he keep saying that?
I have no, because Hoop is in my last name. I don't know why.
Okay, fair enough. All right, BGE out. Thanks for coming, y'all.